I think from the first time I came up here, I knew it was special, a place where people can share and get outside and look up at stars that are some of the brightest I've ever seen. And there's kind of a wonderful sense of like freedom in the outdoors when you look up at the dramatic north side of the mountain.
This is really the side of the mountain where people that enjoy outdoor activities and to get away from the crowds, this is where we come.
In about 1979, there was a proposal for a destination resort right next to this farm, right near where we're standing. Been 4 different destination resort proposals over time, all proposed by Mount Hood Meadows Limited. We'd seen some maps that showed that it would be a destination resort near the Cooper Spur ski area. And it was going to be several hundred units of trophy homes, condominiums, shops, gas stations, brew pubs, etc., all located in the forest right at the base of Mount Hood. In 2001 and 2002, there was huge community opposition all up and down the Hood River Valley for this destination resort proposal.
If you take a look at the rest of Mount Hood, you realize that what is on the north side is rare and valuable. And the rest of Mount Hood is covered with, I think, 5 ski areas, multi-lane highways, lots of condos and housing, and it's very developed. And the last piece of Mount Hood that is pristine and wild is on the north side. And it seems like many of us felt that this was worth protecting, and that if we didn't take a stand, the north side would soon look like the south side, and then what would we have? We could not go back.
We began to strategize in ways to stop this destination resort proposal, and easily and quickly we got about 12 different organizations around the state that also opposed this, so we formed the Cooper Spur Wild and Free Coalition. We went into a mediation process, Hood River County, the Hood River Valley Residents Committee, and Mount Hood Meadows, to try to find a long-term solution so that we wouldn't continue these battles year after year. There was a very good piece of Forest Service land within the community boundary of Government Camp that was considered to be a very good site for Meadows to develop. And so the idea came up where Mount Hood Meadows would trade all of their land on the north side of Mount Hood for this developable land in Government Camp. It would be a clean sweep.
Clean sweep is a really good deal for the public because what we would get in return was protection for our Crystal Springs drinking water. We'd get a wildlife migration corridor. We'd get protected forest land. And we would get a peace of mind knowing that Meadows is not going to, a few years from now, conjure up another idea of a resort development.
We began talking to our congressional delegation, and in time that resulted in a congressional act, a bill that we got passed to mandate that this land trade took place. And that was in 2009.
It's appropriate to be on the south side. Government Camp has an amazing infrastructure. They've designed that town to be developed. Consequently, their sewer systems have been overbuilt in anticipation of future development. This side, we don't have that. There is no infrastructure.
The deal is in danger right now because there's some flaws with the appraisals that were conducted by the Forest Service. They chose an appraiser from Alabama who is not familiar with Oregon, not familiar with the kind of land designations that we have, and so naturally it didn't add up. I think they're using it as an excuse, frankly, to backtrack, renege from their deal, and kick the door open for them to develop a resort in the future. The clean sweep was negotiated back in 2002, This has been the expectation of the residents of the valley, of the Oregon congressional delegation, of all the organizations that have been at the tables for so many years. We've been relying on this clean sweep. It is the linchpin in the settlement agreement. So to have Mount Hood Meadows at the last minute make it a very unclean sweep by retaining land that they could then develop really defeats the whole intention. Go back to what we agreed upon. So they get their prize, very, very valuable land, frankly, in Government Camp, the last available property so close to Portland. And we, the community, gets what's due to us, which is to have some stretch of the mountain that is untrammeled, wild, and protects our drinking water.